In the academy, bullying is probably a little bit more common, but you have the excuse in the academy that we're just trying to build you up. We're trying to make you the strongest person possible, you know. As a female on a police department, you have to jump through a couple more hurdles than every man there. You have to be as not only as good as the man standing next to you, because he could be whatever. He's average no matter what. As a female, you cannot be just par, you know. You need to exceed that. You have to prove yourself more than the guys, and that is for sure. I mean, the guys might deny it all day long, but you have to be a cut above in order to be respected by the guys, because I've seen the girls that aren't respected by the guys. Those are the ones that you need to go talk about bullying to. That's the ones to ask the question about bullying to. I didn't have so much of a problem with bullying, I would say, beyond the academy, because I did my job. It's about integrity. As far as bullying goes, officers on other officers, and that, there's jerks everywhere you go. How you deal with it is another thing. I've seen officers bully civilians. I've seen officers bully other officers, male and female. There's definitely bullying against civilians. There's definitely that goes on. Is it every officer? No. Is it the majority of officers? Not that I work with. Are they there? Yes. Some officers get a badge and believe that it's the big S on their chest, you know, and they can do whatever they want whenever they want. And they don't realize that they can't until it's too late and they get caught on camera or you see them on the news doing something. As a fellow officer and going to calls, you know, sometimes you don't have a choice of who you're working with, you know, and most of the time you don't have a choice. And it's a balance act when you see an officer mistreating the public, yet you still need to maintain your code and know that if the shit hit the fan, this officer right here is going to be the one to save your butt. So there's a lot more of the people not wearing the same thing as me walking around. So I'm going to respect this officer. Maybe I need to say something to him later on. Maybe I need to say something to the lieutenant. You know, but it's a touchy situation. And the way you handle a situation can really, the way you handle it or don't handle it can reflect on you big time, because the other officers see the way you handle it. And if you come off as you're running to the boss every time, that can set you up for bullying. You're basically seen as a rat. Let's try not to say that, but you're basically seen as a rat. So it's a balancing act for anybody, and I think that's not just in police work. I think that's anything. I think if you're in a situation and a coworker does something that's considered bullying or sexual harassment or anything like that, that it's just you tread lightly.